love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. The second down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And Young's throw there, incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
Oh, what a juke into space.
Down the left sideline.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 14-0.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion right is Mingo. 2nd down, back to Sanders.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Ferguson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
2nd and 6.
He was brought down by Ambry Thomas. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
It's Young on first down. That's caught by Mingo right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, Young.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-0.
Niners 21, Panthers nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
21-0 our score after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's control the trench. Get the quarterback, D. Let's go, D.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Young. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now Young. That one behind his man, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches.
First down.
Young. Flush to his right.
He's got Mingo.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give running left. It's Sanders. There he goes left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a 1st down throw for Young, being chased out left.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
To the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Panthers take over at their own 14-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Young on 3rd and 2.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
Down, Carolina.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It's Young off play action. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 9.
Throwing, Young.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Off the play fake, Young. Out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lock. And now here's another interception.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
The extra point try now for Moody.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Niners 38, Panthers nothing.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Panthers nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Push down line, son. Shot.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now they're in the hurry up.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. That's caught down the field by Palmer.
A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards.
6-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Powers through. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
84 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Another run for Gibbs here.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brandon, all things considered, They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They go play action here. Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. First down, Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, Carolina.
They'll throw again. Young.
Right back to Njoku.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
And the Panther first down.
Young will set to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Young to throw it.
At the 49ers 35-yard line.
And that's complete to Sanders. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 24-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Sanders is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here is Young.
He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught.
Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders from 3 yards out.
And the Panthers are able to at least get one score back. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Now they send a running back in motion right.
The Young's going to throw for this.
Rolling to his right. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Take it to him. Don't let him rest. Come on, baby. It's all about teamwork.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Purdy. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time.
Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Purdy off the play fake. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Gibbs straight ahead, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here's Purdy. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. A gain there of 21 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now a second down throw for Young. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Panthers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Young from the shotgun. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Young's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be a...
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Still needing 10 yards, now it's 3rd down. And off now to Gibbs.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 22. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A 1st down throw for Young. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's brought down. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here.
First down, Carolina.
Let's go now. Six, Mega. Drill green. Yellow, blue.
To the air once more, Young. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second and 10.
50-yard line.
They'll run it with Gibbs. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw on second down is Young. Throw left side complete. That's Baldwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st and 10. Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Young. The Sanders has got it complete. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Out of the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Young looks to throw on 1st down. And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ballgame.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they